Hi, everybody, from Ben Wagner Gymnasium at Nelsonville-York High School. It's Spike Night, presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services. It's September the 1st, 2025. We have the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes hosting the Eastern Eagles in a varsity volleyball match. Our director is Joe Higgins. On camera is Ethan Landrum. And I'm Jim McCumber here on the Nelsonville Media Company.
Jim, excited about tonight's contest as the Eastern Eagles come in. They've always got a strong program. They do such a great job in the younger levels, getting them ready for varsity. Then, of course, you know, you're going to lose some in high school as it comes through there. But this Eagle team's going to be a tough matchup here for the Buckeyes here tonight.
Eagles coming in at 6-2 overall. They're 3-0 in the Hawking division of the TVC. The Buckeyes 4-2 overall and 1-1 in the Ohio division of the TVC. Oddly enough, the last team that both of these teams have faced has been the Belpre Golden Eagles. Last Thursday at home, Eastern defeated Belpre 3-0. And on Saturday, right here at Ben Wagner, the Buckeyes defeated the Belpre Golden Eagles 3-1.
Yeah, the Buckeyes had to do so at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, that's take it with it as you will, because that's not easy to do, to get up early. And Belpre, you know, kudos to them too, because that's a long bus ride. They'd be here by 9 o'clock was the JV game, so they had to be there early enough for that too, varsity players as well. So, you know, they got the game in. They wanted to do this before Ohio State would go on to beat Texas, but it's still an early game, so I don't know how much stock I put into either the Buckeyes or the Eagles, the Belpre Golden Eagles performances on that day. But still, a win's a win for the Buckeyes. They'll take it coming in tonight against these Eagles.
The junior varsity team for the Buckeyes came into the match tonight against Eastern in our earlier game, and the Buckeyes suffered their first loss of the JV season. They lost to the Eastern Eagles 25-16. 17-25, and Eastern won the third game 25-20. But the Buckeyes 6-1 on the season, and still the Buckeyes doing a great job. Of course, JV coach Madison Booth, they're fun to watch.
Yeah, and again, that just shows where this program's at for Nelsonville-York, and we've talked about it already ad nauseum for the start of the season about the Buckeyes graduating. I think it was 9 seniors, and then just plugging in this group here that, you know, they're not what the seniors were, but they're making their own path into the league and into their opponents in terms of how well they're playing. This team has started to gel well. I spoke to Coach Wayne Dick a little earlier today on Coach Speak, which is also on our YouTube channel, and you can check him out there on our social media pages as well. And he talked about his team gelling together and how well they're feeling each other out, and the chemistry they have, that they hold each other accountable, but it's all positive. And I've started to see that a lot more too with the team developing on what it wants to be. And that's so much cool when you have a team that's this young, that's, you know, behind a team of great seniors ahead of them. You got 2 great senior leaderships in you this time. The Buckeyes are in a great spot to be.
And the Buckeyes also have the junior varsity 2 team, and
That's
they
right.
look pretty good also.
Again, just the numbers. You know, they've got so many players. There are some overlap, I believe, from JV1 and JV2, but for the most part, you know, you're talking about all new players. And, you know, those are players who are going to get useful minutes. I think they've got a try match here on Wednesday, 5:30 maybe, but just the JV2 team is playing that. And they're going to play 2 games that night, against 2 different teams that night. So, you know, that experience, again, is going to help as they move up through.
And we've talked about the Buckeye varsity team. Again, they've got a lot of talent on the varsity team. It's just inexperienced talent.
Yeah, you figure they're going to gel, and that's what we were talking about earlier on Coach Speak, is that his team coming together, and then a little bit off the record, off the air. It was still on the record, but he and I were just talking about he expects Eastern to bring them a great challenge tonight. Eastern's a good program. He specifically, Coach Wayne Dickens specifically mentioned number 11, Braylon Simpson,
yes,
as someone who can attack that net like no other. And they just faced a great attacking offense in Alexander, so we'll see how much they learn.
Braylon Simpson, as you mentioned, she's coming into this match with 86 kills on the young season.
My goodness. believe it's daughter of Matt Simpson, who the Simpson family, if anybody is around this area knows, they've done very well at Eastern, and several of them played college ball as well, and basketball at least. It's a very athletic family, so Braylon being, as far as following it, is really no surprise.
When we saw her play last year as a freshman, she played well for the Eastern Eagles. She's a sophomore this year, of course.
So the Buckeyes are definitely going to have to know where she's at on the floor at all times and see how they can develop. But again, I think if they learned well off of what happened against Alexander, again, a good attacking team, and was it Yedis? That was also their big attacker too. So Buckeyes fully capable of beating Alexander. They lost that one 3-1. We'll see whether they can, again, grow and develop from that loss and see if they can't take down the Eastern Eagles.
The Buckeyes coming in, and these stats, I believe, do not include their last two matches, but Lexi Warren with 27 kills, 7 blocks. Morgan Lehman, 18 kills. Kat Dixon, 27 kills and 11 blocks. Katie McKinney with 19 kills. Bailey Tomlin with 25 kills. Maddie Pidcock with 37 kills. Ella Vulcan with 86 digs for the Buckeyes. And again, this does not include their last two matches. So the Buckeyes spread the wealth around a little bit. Of course, Nelsonville-York, 3-time defending Ohio Division champions of the Tri-Valley Conference. And of course, this is a non-league match tonight. Eastern in the Hocking division of the TVC, the Buckeyes in the Ohio division.
That being said, they're going to schedule each other because, you know, they're good programs in the Hocking and the Ohio respectively. Let's get to some of our paperwork here, if you will. The Nelsonville-York administration team is letting everybody know that Kids on Campus will begin at Nelsonville-York on October 6th and be held from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. for grades 6 through 12, Monday through Thursday. Grab an application in the school office. They offer academic support, snacks, transportation, flight club, gaming club, Dungeons and Dragons, food activities, art, and more. So check out Kids on Campus application can be pulled out from the school offices here. Our game tonight is presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services and also Tri-County Career Center, High School and Adult Education, Pidcock Glass, Farmers Banking Center of Nelsonville, Logie Insurance, Attitudes and Company, Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Los Mariachis, and Melissa Stiles of Hugh White of Athens. This is your pregame show here on Spike Night, which is presented by Tri-County Career Center and C&J Tax and Financial Services. We are less than 2 minutes before they will get to the anthem. We'll get to starting lineups on the other side. But, Jim, before we get there on the pregame, what have you liked that you've seen out of Nelsonville-York? You saw all their games last year. You've seen their games this year. What have you liked so much out of this team and how it's different than last year?
I think how it's different is kind of like what we've seen, like you mentioned, Yedis from Alexander, and tonight we're going to see it from Braylon Simpson. You have one go-to player that, and then they have other players that can knock it down too. But in Nelsonville, York has had that. But this season they're spreading it around a little bit. Again, they have they're inexperienced, like we said. But when we get late in the season, when it's getting close to tournament time, they're going to have a lot of experience by then, and I think they'll be rocking at that time.
I agree. I think Maddie Pidcock is their de facto go-to. That's who they will set things up for more often than not, but she's not the only one who will be the point of their offense. We've seen Lexi Warren in there. We have seen Kat Dixon in the middle blocking and getting some kills from that spot. Their frontline play doesn't just consist of hitters. They're so dangerous with McKinney, tipping those things over the way she has. Just this team is pretty deep. When you talk about the defense on them also, I like what we're seeing out of them. It almost feels like you can see the unfinished product developing right in front of your eyes, and it's exciting to watch.
And, of course, Ella Vulcan. She is just doing an excellent job at that libero position for the Buckeyes.
Reads so very well. I think with that, we should probably get to our first break. We'll be right back on the other side. C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned, our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
My name's Dee Dee Logie, and I'm owner of Pidcock Glass in Nelsonville, Ohio. If your home is in need of 1, 2, or even up to 12 vinyl replacement windows, Pidcock Glass can help. We'd be happy to come out and give you a free quote. Pidcock Glass can normally install a vinyl window in an hour and a half to 2 hours, and all of our windows are made here in America, and we normally receive them within 4 to 6 weeks upon order. Please call Pidcock Glass at 740-753-4527.
Has your provider network changed? Are you new to Medicare? Have questions? We have answers. Remember, our meeting together is free of charge. The insurance company pays me, not you.
I had questions. I wanted someone local that I could sit down with together and review my options. David is now my agent. Give David Logie a call today, 753-3376. David can help in person, over the phone, and online.
Looking for a place to call home?
Good,
At Farmers Bank,
good.
we offer competitive
So
real estate loans with decisions made right here in Nelsonville. Our team is local, which means we know the community and we're here to help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. At Farmers Bank, we understand what it takes to grow a business. That's why we offer a full range of business loans tailored to meet your needs no matter the size. Let's build your business together. Visit us at the Nelsonville Banking Center today.
When you look good, you feel good. So bring out your best at Attitudes & Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes & Company is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists will make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. Walk in or book ahead. It's more than a salon, it's Attitudes & Company.
Ready for the introduction of the Nelsonville-York players here at Ben Wagner Gymnasium. Wearing number 1, Kinsley Lanning. Wearing 3, Veda Stalder. Wearing number 4, Aura Swisher. Number 8 is Maya Schultz. Bailey Tomlin wears 14. Wearing 20, Caitlin Alvis. Starting for the Buckeyes, wearing number 5, Lexi Warren. Wearing 6, Morgan Lehman. Kat Dixon wears number 7. Wearing number 10, Katie McKinney. Wearing 15, Maddie Pidcock. 18, Ava Nungester. And wearing number 24, the libero, Ella Vulcan. The Buckeyes are coached by Wayne Dicken. He is assisted by Sam Campbell and Brandy Freer. Starting for Eastern tonight will be number 1, Kinsley Well. Number 2, Mackenzie Robertson. Number 7, Peyton Bailey. The libero, number 8, Emery Lloyd. Number 9, Audrey Alt. Number 11, Braylon Simpson. And number 19, Brooklyn Barkey. Head coach for the Eastern Eagles, Courtney Whittington, and she is assisted by Cassidy Roderus. The Eagles coming in at 6-2 overall. The Buckeyes 4-2. The officials tonight down on the floor in front of the scorer's table, Shelly Lackey. And on top of the ladder across the way is Ann LaRue. We got 2 veteran officials here tonight for this matchup between the Eagles and the Buckeyes. Official Shelly Lackey looking over the lineups down on the floor. Buckeyes will be serving first. It'll be Ava Nungester to serve it up. Ava Nungester serves, and this varsity match underway here at Ben Wagner Gymnasium. Eagles send it on across, Audrey Alt. And a point for Eastern. They lead 1-0, 4 hits on the Buckeyes. Serving first for Eastern is Mackenzie Robertson. She has 25 aces on the season so far. Morgan Lehman gets it airborne. Katie McKinney over to Maddie Pidcock, blocked by the Eastern Eagles. Sent across by Ava Nungester. Sent on across by Braylon Simpson. Maddie Pidcock for the Buckeyes. Eagles with the hard hit and the kill, and that's Audrey Alt. 2-0 Eastern. Serving once again, Mackenzie Robertson. And that'll be out. So the Buckeyes on the scoreboard, they trail by 1. And serving this time will be Katie McKinney. Eagles on the cross, Peyton Bailey. Maddie Pidcock for the Buckeyes. Simpson with the spike and the kill. That's her first kill of the evening. Eastern back up by 2, this time at 3-1 here in the first set. Serving this time is Emily Lloyd. Ella Vulcan gets it airborne. Katie McKinney, Lexi Warren, and it's down for the kill.
We catch that on the replay. There it is. Put it away.
Kat Dixon in for the Buckeyes, wearing number 7, and serving is Lexi Warren. Buckeyes down 1, 3-2 here in the first set. Nice serve by Lexi Warren. Eagles on a cross, but it'll be a Buckeye point, double hit called on the Eagles. So set 1 is tied at 3. Lexi Warren on the serve, but this one a little too strong. Eastern back up by 1, 4-3. Ella Vulcan back in for the Buckeyes, wearing 24. And serving is Audrey Alt. Kat Dixon with the spike. Partial block at the net by the Eagles. Braylon Simpson and
went out of bounds.
Blocked out of bounds. Eastern with the point. Audrey Alt once again serving. And the spike put down by Brooklyn Barkey.
Up on a tee for her. She knew what to do with it.
Audrey Alt once again on the serve. And that will be an ace. Eastern 7, Buckeyes 3 here in set number 1. Audrey Alt once again serves. David Nungester up ahead to Katie McKinney. Maddie Pidcock across. Ava Nungester across for the Buckeyes. Hard hit by the Eagles. Buckeyes get it across. Ava Nungester.
That was going to fall in, too.
Maddie Pidcock with the spike. Blocked by Eastern. Ella Vulcan on a cross. Simpson with the hard hit, and it's out. Buckeyes with a point.
I think it was tipped. And it was.
And they will now say it was tipped by the Buckeyes, so Eastern with the point. 8-3 Eagles here in the first set. Once again serving is Audrey Alt. Kat Dixon on a cross. And putting it down once again, Braylon Simpson, her 4th kill. Buckeyes will take a timeout. Eastern leading the first set 9-3.
Rocky Brands has outfitted workers, hunters, and adventurers for generations, and now they're offering an incredible buy one, get 2 free sale at Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. 3 boots for the price of 1. Whether you're planning to hit the woods in the fall, need a new pair of work boots for the winter, or new hiking boots for the trails, Rocky has you covered with this deal. Visit the Rocky Outdoor Gear Store Monday through Saturday from 9 to 7 and Sunday from 10 to 6 for quality products and great deals.
Hungry for bold, authentic flavor? To Los Mariachis in Nelsonville. From fajitas and street tacos to ice-cold margaritas, Los Mariachi serves up fresh ingredients and fast, friendly service every day. Whether it's lunch with friends or dinner with the whole family, there's always a fiesta on the menu. Dine in, carry out, or call ahead. Los Mariachis on Canal Street, your hometown spot for Mexican done right.
Welcome back to the C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Buckeyes and the Eagles. Eastern with another point. They lead by 7, 10-3. Serving once again is Audrey Alt. Katie McKinney sends it across quickly, and she puts it down for the Buckeyes. So Nelsonville-York down 6 at 10-4. Bailey Tomlin in for the Buckeyes wearing 14, and Maddie Pidcock will serve it up for Nelsonville-York. Good serve. Eastern will send it on across. Ella Vulcan up ahead. Katie McKinney. Bailey Tomlin with the spike. Eastern keeps it alive. And that'll be 4 hits on the Eagles. Buckeyes with the point. Maddie Pidcock will serve it up once again for the Buckeyes. Nelsonville-York down 5, but that's in the net. Eastern leads now 11-5. And serving will be Braylon Simpson. Maddie Pidcock gets it airborne. Morgan Lehman over to Bailey Tomlin on a cross. Maddie Pidcock across for the Buckeyes. Sent on across by Mackenzie Robertson, and Eastern with the point. 12-5 Eagles here in set number 1. Braylon Simpson will serve it up once again for Eastern. Morgan Lehman on a cross, but double hit called on Nelsonville-York. 13-5 Eastern. Braylon Simpson will serve once again for the Eagles. Maddie Pidcock bumps it up ahead. Morgan Lehman, Bailey Tomlin, but that's in the net. Eastern with a 9-point advantage. And Braylon Simpson will serve once again. Maddie Pidcock gets it airborne to Morgan Lehman. Kat Dixon kept alive by the Eastern Eagles. Hard hit. Nice block for the Buckeyes. Kat Dixon, Morgan Lehman. Kat Dixon. And a point for the Buckeyes. Double hit on the Eagles. 14-6. Eastern on top here in set 1 of this varsity match at Ben Wagner Gymnasium. Morgan Lehman serving for the Buckeyes. Morgan Lehman on the serve. Eastern sends it across. Emery Lloyd. Kat Dixon across, and it's down for the Buckeye point.
Nicely done. She's done that a few times early in this season where she does that backwards bump, but she's got great placement with it.
Great awareness on the floor. But Kat Dixon, Morgan Lehman on the serve. Buckeyes down 7. And that, Eastern will keep that alive. No, they say it is out. Nelsonville-York point, 4 hits on Eastern. (14-8). Buckeyes down. Morgan Lehman serving. And the Buckeyes block it, but it falls on the Buckeye side that time. Second kill for Brooklyn Barkey. Peyton Bailey back in for Eastern. Serving will be Brooklyn Barkey. 15-8, Eastern lead. Noah Volka gets it airborne. Katie McKinney, Morgan Lehman on across. Hard hit by the Eagles, and the kill's put down by Mackenzie Robertson, her second kill. Once again serving for the Eagles, Brooklyn Barkey, 16-8, Eastern lead here in set number 1. Nice serve by Barkey, that's an ace. Buckeyes take a timeout, Eastern leading set 1, 17-8.
Hungry for bold, authentic Mexican flavor? Head to Los Mariachis in Nelsonville. From sizzling fajitas and street tacos to ice-cold margaritas, Los Mariachi serves up fresh ingredients, fast, friendly service every day. Whether it's lunch with friends or dinner with the whole fam, there's always a fiesta on the menu. Dine in, carry out, or call ahead. Los Mariachis on Canal Street, your hometown spot for Mexican done right.
Looking for a place to call home? At Farmers Bank, we offer competitive real estate loans with decisions made right here in Nelsonville. Our team is local, which means we know the community, and we're here to help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. At Farmers Bank, we understand what it takes to grow a business. That's why we offer a full range of business loans tailored to meet your needs no matter the size. Let's build your business together. Visit us at the Nelsonville Banking Center today.
Welcome back to the C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of this varsity volleyball match here at Nelsonville-York. Point for Eastern, double hit on the Buckeyes. Eastern leading by 10, 18-8, and serving once again, Brooklyn Barkey. And that's in the net. 18-9, Buckeyes trailing. Lexi Warren back in for Nelsonville-York, wearing number 5. Serving is Ella Vulcan. Eagles on across quickly. Bailey Tomlin with the spike. Eastern keeps it alive. Robertson on across for the Eagles. Morgan Lehman. Bailey Tomlin puts it down for the Buckeyes, her second kill.
Good setup and really good swing.
Ella Vulcan will serve it up once again for the Buckeyes, 18-10, Eastern lead. Sent on across by Kinsley Well. Bailey Tomlin for the Buckeyes.
Good placement.
Eagles send it across. And that really takes a wicked ricochet off the rafter up above. Eastern with the point. Serving is Kinsley Well. 19-10 Eastern. Now it's 19-11. That serve in the net. Ava Nunguster back in for the Buckeyes wearing 18. She'll be serving. Eagles on a cross, and it's put down by Peyton Bailey. Eastern 20, Nelsonville-York 11 in set number 1. Serving is Mackenzie Robertson. Ella Vulcan bumps it up ahead. Katie McKinney sets up Maddie Pidcock, and Eastern puts it down. A block by the Buckeyes, but it's down for Eastern. Mackenzie Robertson serving once again for Eastern. 21-11, Eagles on top in set one. Ava Nungester bumps it to Katie McKinney. Lexi Warren gets it across, but it's blocked by Peyton Bailey.
Just a really good block there, timing it perfectly.
22-11, Eastern on top. Mackenzie Robertson serving once again for the Eagles. Katie McKinney sends it on over to Maddie Pidcock, and she puts it down for the Buckeyes.
Power on display there.
Katie McKinney serving for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes down 22-12. Simpson on a cross. Sent across by Morgan Lehman for the Buckeyes. Simpson with a spike, but it's out. 22-13 Eastern. Katie McKinney once again serving for the Buckeyes. Eagles on a cross, and that will be a kill for Peyton Bailey, her second. Eastern 23, Nelsonville-York 13 in set one. Brooklyn Barkey back in for Eastern. And serving is Emery Lloyd. Morgan Lehman gets it airborne. Katie McKinney back over to Morgan Lehman, but it's down on the Buckeye side for an Eastern point, and the Eagles serving set point here in set one, leading 24-13. Emery Lloyd will serve it up once again. Morgan Lehman on a cross for the Buckeyes. Simpson with the hard hit. Buckeyes with the block, and they get the point. Morgan Lehman and Lexi Warren.
That's not easy to do either with Simpson's power, but they got a great hand on it, blocked it back.
Eagles still on set point here in set one, leading 24-14. Lexi Warren on the serve, and that's an ace. Her second. 24-15 Eastern. Eagles send it across, and it's put down by Brooklyn Barkey, and Eastern defeats the Buckeyes in set one of this varsity match at Nelsonville-York, 25-15.
Rocky Brands has outfitted workers, hunters, and adventurers for generations, and now they're offering an incredible buy one, get two free sale at Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. 3 boots for the price of 1. Whether you're planning to hit the woods in the fall, need a new pair of work boots for the winter, or new hiking boots for the trails, Rocky has you covered with this deal. Visit the Rocky Outdoor Gear Store Monday through Saturday from 9 to 7 and Sunday from 10 to 6 for quality products and great deals.
When you look good, you feel good. So bring out your best at Attitudes & Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes & Company is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists will make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. Walk in or book ahead. It's more than a salon, it's Attitudes & Company.
Has your provider network changed? Are you new to Medicare? Have questions? We have answers. Remember, our meeting together is free of charge. The insurance company pays me, not you.
I had questions. I wanted someone local that I could sit down with together and review my options. David is now my agent. Give David Logie a call today, 753-3376. David can help in person, over the phone, and online.
My name's Dee Dee Logie, and I'm owner of Pidcock Glass in Nelsonville, Ohio. If your home is in need of 1, 2, or even up to 12 vinyl replacement windows, Pidcock Glass can help. We'd be happy to come out and give you a free quote. Pidcock Glass can normally install a vinyl window in 1.5 to 2 hours. And all of our windows are made here in America, and we normally receive them within 4 to 6 weeks upon order. Please call Pidcock Glass at 740-753-4527.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today. C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Then we're back here on this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast. We're ready for set number 2, and Eastern will be serving first. Serving will be Kinsley Well. Ella Vulcan keeps it off the floor. Katie McKinney, Lexi Warren puts it down for the Buckeyes.
That's a good start there.
Wow. Second kill for Lexi Warren.
All kinds of power on that one.
Serving first for the Buckeyes in set 2 will be Katie McKinney. She has 1 point serving. And that'll be an ace. Buckeyes up 2-0. Katie McKinney once again serving for the Buckeyes. And that's in the net. Eastern trails by 1. Serving for the Eagles will be Mackenzie Robertson. She has 3 points serving. And that will be an ace for Robertson. Set 2 tied at 2. Once again serving for the Eagles, Mackenzie Robertson. Morgan Lehman sends it up ahead, and the Eagles put it down. Is it straight across the net? Peyton Bailey with her 3rd kill.
Yeah, it was right there on a tee for her.
Mackenzie Robertson once again serves. Eastern leading 3-2 in set 2. And that's down on the Buckeye side. Eagles up by 2. Mackenzie Robertson once again serving. Ella Vulcan gets it airborne, but that's going to fall for an Eastern point.
That's just, again, the young team got to remember to communicate, over-communicate in those situations. Rather, both of them call for it than neither.
And that tips the top of the net and falls for another ace, 3rd ace for Mackenzie Robertson.
Coach Wayne Dickin mentioned that on Coach Speak today also about he'd like to see his girls communicate on the court a little better.
6-2 Eastern in set 2. The Eagles up 1-0. Katie McKinney going over and LaRue, the official, on top of the net. With a little bit of instruction there. Ella Vulcan gets it airborne for the Buckeyes. Ava Nungester, Morgan Lehman with the spike. And putting it down for the Eagles, Peyton Bailey, her 4th kill.
Bailey did a good job of avoiding the blocker there at the last moment, twisted her hips and shoulders to kind of hit it off to the side instead of directly straight on.
7-2 Eastern leading set 2. Mackenzie Robertson serving once again. Morgan Lehman.
Nice job keeping it out of the net.
Katie
they get that double hit, or that lift.
Eastern with the point, double hit on the Buckeyes.
talked about that on Saturday's broadcast, that you can do those double hits as long as it doesn't go over the net if you're setting up one of your teammates.
And
nice,
that's a nice hustle by Ella Vulcan.
I thought she had it backwards. She hit it straight up.
Head coach Wayne Dickin of the Buckeyes, he takes a timeout. Eastern leading set 2, 9-2.
For over 50 years, locally owned C&J Tax and Financial Services in Nelsonville has delivered expert tax, payroll, and bookkeeping with hometown care. Call 740-753-2903 to make an appointment. Looking to jumpstart your future? Tri-County Career Center offers hands-on training for high school students and adult learners. Get career ready in fields like automotive repair, welding, culinary, cosmetology, and more. Learn more at tricounty.cc. And looking for a place to call home? Farmers Bank offers competitive real estate loans with decisions made right here locally in Nelsonville. Their team is local, which means they know the community and will help you find the best loan for your new home. Visit them at the Nelsonville Banking Center today. Broken glass? Call Pidcock Glass in Nelsonville for fast, reliable service on residential and commercial glass. Locally owned, trusted for over 30 years.
Please support our sponsors. Again, they allow you to watch Nelsonville-York varsity volleyball and football free of charge.
Got excellent sponsors for our first time out doing football and volleyball this year. Could not be more happy to partner with these people.
Mackenzie Robertson once again serving. And that'll be another point for the Eagles. Mackenzie Robertson on quite a roll right now for Eastern serving.
The Buckeyes were up 2-0, right? 10 straight points for Eastern.
Robertson with the serve. Ella Vulcan back across. Simpson across, and she puts down the kill. That's her 6th.
Smart play. You know Simpson's got that power lined up, but she just tips it over.
Mackenzie Robertson once again serving. Eastern leading 11-2. Ella Vulcan up ahead. Katie McKinney over to Morgan Lehman, and that's going to be out. Eastern with a 10-point lead. Mackenzie Robertson once again serves. Ella Vulcan bumps it up ahead. Katie McKinney, Morgan Lehman.
Good hustle.
Simpson on a cross for the Eagles.
Nice.
Maddie Pidcock puts it down for the kill.
Nailed it on that one. It's great setup to the outside after the pickup from Nungester. You see Maddie Pidcock putting that one away.
Katie McKinney with the assist. Second kill for Maddie Pidcock. Lexi Warren will be serving. She has 2 aces so far. Buckeyes down 12-3, pardon me. And that'll be a point for Nelsonville-York. Another ace for Lexi Warren.
Just can't really practice for that low ceiling anywhere else.
Lexi Warren
Nice
once
serve.
again on the serve. Sent on across by Peyton Bailey. Morgan Lehman blocked by the Eagles.
Oh.
And that'll be 4 hits on Nelsonville-York. Didn't quite make it over.
I did see some more communication happening by the Buckeyes on that when they were calling it off. A couple of them calling it off together, but then ceding to the other.
Emery Lloyd on the serve. She has 1 point serving. Morgan Lehman across for the Buckeyes. Simpson with a spike and the kill, her 7th.
Not much you could do on that one.
In the previous one, she laid off the power and just put it down lightly, and it fell, and that time she put the power into it.
Saved it for that one, apparently. And that'll fall in. I'm not sure if she got a block on it or if it just bounced off the net. Either way, it goes in for the Buckeye point.
Morgan Lehman for the Buckeyes. Bailey Tomlin back in for Nelsonville-York wearing 14, and Maddie Pidcock will be serving. 14-5, Buckeyes trailing.
Another good serve.
Sent on a cross by Brooklyn Barkey, but a double hit called on Eastern.
The same thing they caught the Buckeyes for a couple times earlier.
14-6, Eagles. Maddie Pidcock serves. Good serve.
Yeah,
Barkey on the cross, but it's out. Buckeyes with the point.
Good job by McKinney, hustling over and then checking to make sure, and it was out.
Buckeyes down 7. Maddie Pidcock serves. And we have an alignment issue on the eastern side, so the Buckeyes with a point.
I think that's where they left too early, I believe. And they got to stay until the ball's hit.
14-8, Buckeyes trailing. Maddie Pidcock.
Was in that rafter again.
And that's a double hit. Looked like she was a little hesitant on that first one, whether or not to hit it or let it go to see if it was out.
I think the last 3 home games we've called, we've seen that exact play where the back row person hitting up into the rafters and then hits it again.
Eagles on the cross. Kinsley well. Buckeyes down 5. Bailey Tomlin across for the Buckeyes. Simpson with the spike and the kill, her 8th.
In the exact same spot the last kill went.
When they set her up right at the top of the net, it's hard to stop.
She had the angle for it too.
Eastern leading set 2, 15-9. The Eagles up 1-0. Morgan Lehman, the Cat Dixon. Sent across by Kinsley Well. Bailey Tomlin for the Buckeyes. Simpson once again and putting it down. Braylon Simpson, her 9th kill.
That one a little bit further than the other 2 spots were, but still just as effective.
Audrey Alt on the serve.
Nice job by Cat.
The Eagles able to keep it alive. Good play by them. Buckeyes on the cross. Cat Dixon. And the kill put down by Brooklyn Barkey, her 4th. Eagles 17, Buckeyes 9. And Nelsonville-York with a timeout here in set 2.
From home and auto to farm and business and even health plans, Logie Insurance in Nelsonville has you covered. Locally owned, trusted service with protecting families in their highest need. Logie Insurance, 740-753-3376. Craving fresh, authentic Mexican food? Go to Los Mariachis on Canal Street in Nelsonville. Fast, flavorful, and always a fiesta. Dine in or carry out today. New hair, new attitude. Attitudes and Company in Nelsonville offers expert cuts, color, nails, and more. All with personalized care and style you'll love. Stop in on the square in Nelsonville or call 740-753-4434. And Rocky Brands has outfitted workers, hunters, and adventurers for generations. Now they're offering an incredible buy one, get 2 free sale at Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. Check them out at rockybrands.com or visit the factory store in Nelsonville. Rocky Brands, proven tough since 1932.
So Eastern won the first set of this varsity match, 25-15, and the Eagles leading set 2, 17-9. Bailey Tomlin with the kill for the Buckeyes, her 3rd.
Put it right in the middle of the defense as well.
17-10, Buckeyes down. See if the Buckeyes can make a major dent in this Eagle lead here in set 2. Morgan Lehman serving. She has 2 points serving.
Good serve just over the net.
On across by Simpson. Bailey Tomlin across for the Buckeyes. Simpson with the kill once again, her 10th.
Boy, that spot is just about unstoppable.
She's just a sophomore for the Eastern Eagles.
So we're going to get to watch this for a couple more years. Eagles fans got to be happy about that. It was out, yep.
And that was out. Buckeyes with the point. They trail by 7, 18-11.
Not by much, so she was right on that line.
Lexi Warren back in for the Buckeyes wearing 5, and Ella Vulcan serving for Nelsonville-York. And putting it down was Brooklyn Barkey, her 5th kill.
Barkey on the right and Simpson on the left. Just hitting them at every angle.
Peyton Bailey back in for the Eagles wearing 7. Serving is Brooklyn Barkey. She has 2 points serving plus 1 ace. Eagles up by 8. And that's in the net. So the Buckeyes now down 19-12. David Nungester back in for the Buckeyes along with Maddie Pidcock. Ava Nungester will serve it up.
Good serve. Put it on that back row.
The Eagles get it across. Putting it down was Mackenzie Robertson, her third kill. Eagles 20, Buckeyes 12 in set 2. Again, Eastern up 1-0. Addie Atha in for Eastern, wearing 14. Serving is Kinsley Well. And that's down for an ace.
Nicely done.
21-12 Eagles. And that is out. 21-13, Buckeyes down. Serving is Katie McKinney. Eagles on a cross. Buckeyes able to handle it. Maddie Pidcock with the spike. Kept alive by Emery Lloyd. And the Buckeyes with the point. 21-14, Buckeyes down 7. Katie McKinney once again serving. And that is out. Eastern 22, the Buckeyes 14.
Again, just a matter of inches because that was right there too.
Serving for Eastern will be Mackenzie Robertson. She has 10 points serving plus 4 aces. See if the Buckeyes could stop her immediately here and not let her get on a roll again. Maddie Pidcock on the cross.
Buckeyes cover that tip well.
Blocked by Eastern on that spike by Maddie Pidcock.
They recover that one well too.
Ava Nungester across. Simpson on a cross with the tip, and she puts it down, Braylon Simpson.
Well, she got exactly what she wanted. As soon as the set went to that outside, you saw the Buckeyes adjusting for that power, dropping back, and then she just drops it in.
Her 11th kill. Mackenzie Robertson serving once again, 23-14 Eastern. Ella Vulcan up ahead. Katie McKinney sets up Lexi Warren, and that is in for the kill. Her third. And Lexi Warren will be serving. She has 3 aces tonight.
Good serve.
Eastern able to get it across. Katie McKinney, Kat Dixon. Blocked by the Eagles.
McKinney got it out of the net well again.
And blocked by Nelsonville-York. The Eagles get it across. Maddie Pidcock with the hard hit.
Good
Simpson
dive.
with the hard
block.
hit. Buckeyes block it. What a volley by both teams here. Maddie Pidcock on the cross. The Eagles keep it alive. Sent on across for Braylon Simpson. Maddie Pidcock. The Eagles keep it alive. Sent on across by Peyton Bailey. Kat Dixon across for the Buckeyes. And the Buckeyes block it, but it falls on the Buckeye side for an Eastern point. What a volley.
Yeah, I didn't want that one to end. That was a lot of fun. Of course, we'd like to see it go the Buckeyes' way, but still, what a great job by both teams.
So Eastern trying to take a 2-0 lead. They're on set point, leading 24-15. And Eastern with the point. The Eagles win set number 2 to take a 2-0 lead over the Buckeyes, 25-15.
Looking for a place to call home? At Farmers Bank, we offer competitive real estate loans with decisions made right here in Nelsonville. Our team is local, which means we know the community, and we're here to help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. At Farmers Bank, we understand what it takes to grow a business. That's why we offer a full range of business loans tailored to meet your needs no matter the size. Let's build your business together. Visit us at the Nelsonville Banking Center today.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
My name's Dee Dee Logie, and I'm owner of Pidcock Glass in Nelsonville, Ohio. If your home is in need of 1, 2, or even up to 12 vinyl replacement windows, Pidcock Glass can help. We'd be happy to come out and give you a free quote. Pidcock Glass can normally install a vinyl window in 1.5 hours to 2 hours, and all of our windows are made here in America, and we normally receive them within 4 to 6 weeks upon order. Please call Pidcock Glass at 740-753-4527.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Has your provider network changed? Are you new to Medicare? Have questions? We have answers. Remember, our meeting together is free of charge. The insurance company pays me, not you.
I had questions. I wanted someone local that I could sit down with together and review my options. David is now my agent. Give David Logie a call today, 753-3376. David can help in person, over the phone, and online.
When you look good, you feel good. So bring out your best at Attitudes & Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes & Company is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists will make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. Walk in or book ahead. It's more than a salon, it's Attitudes & Company.
We're in set 3 of this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Buckeyes and the Eagles. Eastern with a 1-0 lead as we begin set 3. Mackenzie Robertson serving. And that's an ace.
Ate up a couple fingers on that one, looked like.
Her 5th ace. Mackenzie Robertson serving once again, 2-0 Eagles. That's in the net. Buckeyes down 1.
Well, the Bucks were up 2-0 the last set, and then the Eagles went on a long run. Eagles were on the 2-up this time. Let's see if the Buckeyes can return the favor.
Katie McKinney, nice serve. Kept alive by Mackenzie Robertson. And putting down the kill for the Eagles, Peyton Bailey, her 6th. 3-1 Eagles in set 3. And serving will be Emery Lloyd. She has 2 points serving. Ella Vulcan up ahead to Katie McKinney. Maddie Pidcock, but it's out. Eagles 4, Buckeyes 1. Emery Lloyd once again on the serve for the Eagles. Maddie Pidcock gets it airborne. Katie McKinney. Morgan Lehman puts it down for the Buckeyes.
Well done.
Her 2nd kill. Lexi Warren will be serving. She has 3 aces for the Buckeyes tonight. 2-point lead for the Eagles here in set 3. Morgan Lehman, and that's out. Eagles up 5-2. Serving will be Audrey Alt. She has 6 points serving plus 1 ace. Ella Vulcan bumps it up ahead. Katie McKinney. Maddie Pidcock puts down the kill, her 4th. Bailey Tomlin back in for Nelsonville-York, wearing 14. Serving is Maddie Pidcock. She has 3 points serving plus 2 aces. Braylon Simpson on a cross. Bailey Tomlin for the Buckeyes. Simpson with the spike, kept alive by Bailey Tomlin. Tomlin across. Kept alive by Emery Lloyd. Simpson on the cross, Bailey Tomlin. Morgan Lehman blocked, and it's out of bounds. Buckeye point.
Good work by the Buckeyes on that. That's what Coach Wayne Dicken likes to see from his team.
Maddie Pidcock will serve it once again for the Buckeyes. Nelsonville-York down 1, but that's out of bounds. 6-4 lead for Eastern. In for the Buckeyes, ring number 8, Maya Schultz. Braylon Simpson serving for Eastern. She has 2 points serving plus 1 ace.
Wow. Make it 2.
Nice effort by Maya Schultz.
Yeah, she did everything good to get to that one, but it was perfectly placed.
7-4 Eastern lead in set 3. Eagles up 2-0. And that's a point for Eastern.
Just couldn't seem to get a good hand on those.
Third ace for Braylon Simpson. Maya Schultz, Morgan Lehman, Katie McKinney.
Good swing.
Puts down the kill. Nice placement. Katie McKinney. Her second kill.
Take a look at that on the replay. She was ready for it. Kind of came out of nowhere, swatted it down.
Good effort by Braylon Simpson trying to get to that one, but great placement by Katie McKinney.
Just got that one over the net, too. Good job.
Buckeyes with a block at the net. Bailey Tomlin puts it down for the Buckeyes, her 5th kill.
See, ready for Bailey. And Tomlin puts it down right in the middle of the D.
Eastern 8, Nelsonville-York 6. Morgan Lehman serving. And that's in the net. Eastern leading by 3, 9-6. Peyton Bailey back in for the Eagles, wearing number 7, and serving is Brooklyn Barkey. She has 2 points serving plus 1 ace. And that falls on the Buckeye side for a point for the Eagles. Serving once again for Eastern, Brooklyn Barkey. 10-6 Eastern lead in set 3. A set the Buckeyes need to win to keep this varsity match going here.
And that helps.
That's in the net. Buckeyes down 3.
Gets the serve back to them and see if they can put together a run. I like to see if the Buckeyes can get like a 2 or 3 point lead here and see how Eastern responds to that.
Lexi Warren back in for the Buckeyes, wearing number 5. Serving it up, Ella Vulcan. And putting it down for Eastern. Nice placement by Peyton Bailey, her 7th kill.
I don't know if you can put that down any better. That's just perfect there.
11-7 Eagle lead. Kinsley Well on the serve. Bailey Tomlin across, and that's her 6th kill. David Ungester back in. She will serve. Maddie Pidcock also back in, wearing 15 for the Buckeyes. Eastern 11, Nelsonville-York 8 in set 3. The Eagles send it across, but it's out. Buckeyes down by 2. Even Ungester serving once again. Eagles on a cross, and they're hit by Audrey Alt. Maddie Pidcock for the Buckeyes. Sending it across, Mackenzie Robertson. Buckeyes keep it alive.
Good hustle. Good job by the Bucks.
Maddie Pidcock across the way. Eagles with the spike and the kill by Audrey Alt, her 2nd kill.
Left-handed hammer there.
And serving for Eastern will be Mackenzie Robertson. She has 11 points serving plus 5 aces. 12-9, Eastern leading set 3. The Eagles up 2-0 in the varsity match here at Ben Wagner. Morgan Lehman gets it airborne. Katie McKinney, Lexi Warren, and it's down for the Buckeye point. 4th kill for Lexi Warren.
Well done.
Katie McKinney serving for Nelsonville-York.
Great serve.
Simpson on a cross. Buckeyes keep it alive.
Good job, Warren.
And that was over the line on Eastern.
They got her.
Buckeyes with the point. Nelsonville-York down by 1, 12-11. Katie McKinney serving it up once again for the Buckeyes. Nice serve.
Another one.
And that's an ace, her second. Set 3 tied at 12. Katie McKinney once again serving. Eagles on a cross. Maddie Pidcock across for the Buckeyes. Braylon Simpson with the kill for the Eagles. Her 12th.
It's been a little while, so she loaded up on that one.
Serving for Eastern is Emery Lloyd. She has 3 points serving. 13-12 Eastern lead. Ella Vulcan bumps it up ahead. Katie McKinney with that patented quick hit across the net for the Buckeyes.
Still my favorite play. I love it every time.
Her 3rd kill. Lexi Warren on the serve, and that's an ace for Lexi.
Good job by Warren.
Her 4th. And the Buckeyes with a 1-point lead, 14-13 in set 3, and the Eagles will take a timeout.
Find out what it's like to drive with Styles in your new car, truck, or SUV. Talk to Melissa Styles at Hugh White of Athens. Melissa takes the time to understand your needs and budget, then helps you find the perfect ride without the pressure. Whether it's new or pre-owned, she'll guide you every step of the way and make the process easy. Call Melissa Styles at 740-621-3044 for a friendly connection to a better car buying experience. Looking to jumpstart your future? Tri-County Career Center offers hands-on training for high school students and adult learners. Get career ready in fields like early childhood education, electrical, HVAC and plumbing, diesel tech, and more. Learn more at tricounty.cc. And for over 50 years, locally owned C&J Tax and Financial Services in Nelsonville has delivered expert tax, payroll, and bookkeeping with hometown care. Call 740-753-2903 to make an appointment.
Lexi Warren will serve it up for the Buckeyes once again. Nelsonville-York with a 1-point advantage, 14-13 in set 3. Another good serve by Lexi Warren, and the Eagles get it across. Nice play.
Good work.
Maddie Pidcock, and it's a point for the Eagles. I believe that was Brooklyn Barkey on that block. Set 3 tied at 14. Serving is Audrey Alt. Maddie Pidcock blocked for the Eagles. Kat Dixon on a cross. And a point for Nelsonville-York. Violation at the net on Eastern.
I was watching the hit. I didn't see the net.
Bailey Tomlin back in for the Buckeyes wearing 14. Serving is Maddie Pidcock. She has 4 points serving plus 2 aces. And that's in the net. Set 3 tied at 15. Maya Schultz back in for the Buckeyes wearing number 8. And serving for Eastern, Braylon Simpson. She has 2 points serving plus 3 aces. Maya Schultz bumps it up ahead. Morgan Lehman, Kat Dixon. And point for the Eagles. Didn't quite make it over.
Yeah, almost like she wasn't sure what she wanted to try there as she started to approach. She was going to go power and then decided to maybe pull off and got caught in no man's land.
Eastern leading by 1, 16-15. Simpson on the serve. Ella Vulcan, Morgan Lehman, Bailey Tomlin, but that's in the net. Eastern leading 17-15.
And that set to her probably just a little too close to the net from where she was approaching as well.
Braylon Simpson once again serving for the Eagles. Good serve, but nice play by Maya Schultz to keep it off the floor. The Buckeyes are going to get called for a double hit. Timeout taken by Nelsonville-York. Eastern leading set 3, 18-15.
Car shopping just got fun with Driving with Styles at Hugh White of Athens. Ask for Melissa Styles. She'll help you find the perfect new or pre-owned ride, stress-free. Visit 250 Columbus Road in Athens or call 740-621-3044. That's Driving with Styles at Hugh White of Athens. From job sites to backwood trails, Rocky Brands has the gear built to perform. Shop online at rockybrands.com or visit the factory store in Nelsonville. Rocky Brands, proven tough since 1932. New hair, new attitude. Attitudes in Nelsonville offers expert cuts, color, nails, and more. All with personalized care and style you'll love. Stop it on the square in Nelsonville or call 740-753-4434. Craving fresh, authentic Mexican food? Come to the Los Mariachis on Canal Street in Nelsonville. Fast, flavorful, and always a fiesta. Dine in or carry out today.
Braylon Simpson will serve it up once again for the Eastern Eagles. Eastern leading the varsity match 2-0. Winning set 1 and set 2 by identical 25-15 scores. Bailey Tomlin, and it's blocked by Eastern. I believe that was Brooklyn Barkey once again.
Yeah, good block for sure.
19-15 Eagles. Braylon Simpson once again serving. Maya Schultz. Morgan Lehman.
Wow,
and
man.
that falls on the Buckeye side.
Had a lot of those plays for Nelsonville-York today where it's just a bit off here or there, up or down.
Another one of them sports where you can say a game of inches.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, man, almost had one there.
Eagles on the cross, Mackenzie Robertson. Bailey Tomlin.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
I imagine that will be a reserve.
Somebody jump up there and get that. Ethan? Get a new ball. What happens if it comes down during play? Playing both?
So we have a reserve. That tips the net and goes across for an ace, her fifth. 21-15 Eagles. Braylon Simpson will serve it up once again for Eastern.
Wow.
And that'll be out. She decided she was going to try to hammer that serve, and she did hammer it, but it was just a little too long.
Whew. I think the team was just like, yeah, let that one go.
Morgan Lehman serves, and that's an ace for the Buckeyes.
That's how you do it.
21-17, Eastern leading. Morgan Lehman once again serving. And that's in the net. Eagles lead 22-17. And serving will be Brooklyn Barkey. She has 2 points serving plus 2 aces. Tomlin gets it airborne. Lehman sends it over to Kat Dixon, but that's falls on the Buckeye side for an Eastern point. 23-17 Eastern in set 3, getting the Eagles up 2-0. Maya Schultz bumps it to Morgan Lehman. Katie McKinney across. Eagles keep it alive. And getting the kill was Mackenzie Robertson, and Eastern will be serving set and match point, leading 2-0 and leading this set number 3, 24-17. Brooklyn Barkey will serve. Morgan Lehman over to Katie McKinney. Nice spike, nice play by Barkey to keep it alive, and that's in the net. Buckeyes get the point. Of course, Eastern still on set and match point, leading 24-18. Ella Vulcan will serve it up for the Buckeyes. Eagles on a cross, and that hit with Peyton Bailey. Katie McKinney, and that's out. And Eastern wins set 3, 25-18. And Eastern defeats the Buckeyes in this varsity match 3-0.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
And we're back here at Ben Wagner Gymnasium on this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Buckeyes and the Eagles. Eastern taking the varsity match 3-0.
Yeah, just a tough one for Nelsonville-York tonight, but a very, very good Eastern Eagle team that they saw come in here. I didn't really see any flaws on the Eastern side of anything that they need to improve upon. They look like they're in midseason form right now, and the power they showed. And, yeah, we expected that from Simpson, from everything we've been talked about from Braylon Simpson, but she wasn't just what they had out there. They have a very good team all around put together, and the Buckeyes seemed a little bit out of sync today, definitely out of their system on offense, and Eastern was right there to take advantage of it. Nelsonville-York's got a lot of growing to do, but this is why you schedule this type of competition, to see where you stand against it, to know that this is the type of level you're going to see in the playoffs. So get used to it now, and the Buckeyes have some learning to do, but I think this was a good experience for them.
Running down some unofficial stats in this varsity volleyball match at Nelsonville-York. First for the Eagles, Mackenzie Robertson, 11 points serving plus 5 aces, 4 kills. Peyton Bailey with 7 kills and a block for a point. Emery Lloyd had 3 points serving. Audrey Alt had 6 points serving plus 1 ace, 2 kills. Braylon Simpson, 6 points serving plus 5 aces and 12 kills. And Brooklyn Barkey had 4 points serving plus 2 aces, 5 kills, and 2 blocks for points. For the Buckeyes of Nelsonville-York, Lexi Warren had 4 aces serving. She had 4 kills and a block for a point. Morgan Lehman had 3 points serving plus 1 ace, 2 kills. Had several nice assists for the Buckeyes and a block for a point. Kat Dixon had 2 kills for Nelsonville-York. Maya Schultz had a couple nice digs for the Buckeyes. Katie McKinney, 4 points serving plus 2 aces, 3 kills. I had her with 6 assists. Bailey Tomlin with 6 kills for the Buckeyes. Maddie Pidcock, 4 points serving plus 2 aces, 4 kills. Ava Nunguster had a point serving, and Ella Vulcan had 1 point serving, and again, several nice digs out of that libero position. Buckeyes fall now to 4-3 overall. They remain at 1-1 in the Ohio Division of the TVC. Eastern, they up their record to 7-2 overall, and they remain at 3-0 in the Hocking Division of the Tri-Valley Conference.
This is the post-game show presented by Tri-County Career Center and C&J Tax and Financial Services. Again, I go back to what the Buckeyes, they see that team as that's what they want to be. So sometimes when you can see that on the floor, you can play that on the floor, you can realize, okay, maybe we can do some things that make us as good as that team is, but we're going to have to do it our own way because they have different players. So Nelsonville-York, I still think is going to win a lot of games. I don't think this is indicative of them not going to be competitive or anything like that in the Tri-Valley Conference Ohio Division. They've got it. They've got league play again tomorrow night against Vinton County back here. We'll have that game for you again here on YouTube and highlights on our social media channels after that. But they've got to gear up for that, and then they've got Athens on Thursday. So at Athens, the Buckeyes' road is not going to get any easier. This is a tough week. But again, I keep hitting this, pointing to the ground. This is why you schedule these games, because yes, you want to win your league. Eastern's not in your league. So what does it do? It prepares you for tough teams in the league like you already faced with Alexander, and it prepares you for playoffs because that's really where the Buckeyes want to excel.
Again, as you mentioned, the Buckeyes will be back in action tomorrow night right here at Ben Wagner Gymnasium. They'll jump back into Ohio Division play of the TVC. Buckeyes hosting Vinton County, and the JV game will get underway at 6 p.m., then the varsity to follow. And again, we encourage you to get out here and support these girls. But if you can't make it out, tune us in here on the Nelsonville Media Company. So once again, Eastern defeats the Buckeyes tonight in this varsity match at Nelsonville-York High School, 25-15, 25-15, and 25-18. For Ethan Lander, on camera, and Joe Higgins, this is Jim McCumber saying, so long, everybody.